So to make a side pocket, you are also going to need a piece of fabric you're going to use for the pocket bag. Okay, then we have different type. We have the rectangular shape, which is commonly used on trousers, and then we have the other shape, which is round, which is commonly used on dresses. Now this one is going to measure, I have 6 inches wideness here, then I have the length to be between 10 to 12. Okay, you want to make sure that you have at least 10 inches depending on how wide you want it to be, because you need a pocket opening where you are going to insert your hand. So this one is going to have the round shape, and what I'm going to do, after which I've decided on the length and the width of the pocket, I'm going to cut out the shape just like you see me doing. It's just going to be almost like an oval shape. All right, so this is how it's going to look like. And what you're going to do now, we're going to divide this into two, because this straight side is going to be attached to the body of the dress and is going to serve as a pocket opening, and that is where you're going to bring out the pocket opening. So what I'm going to do next is to place the right side on each other and stitch these curved parts, the down parts, and I'm going to leave this side open, but I'm going to stitch a little bit from the down part to about 3 inches. Okay, so from the beginning you stitch up to like 2 inches, you leave some inches, about 6 inches for the opening, then the down part as well. So guys, I'm done sewing and this is what it looks like. Okay, so now the next thing, you want to flip to the other side and top stitch on the pocket just to secure the raw edges. Okay, even though it's going to be inside, even though it's going to be inside, you still have to make it neat. Okay, or better still, you just turn it to the right side like so and weave all of the edges. Okay, any which way you prefer. Then you're going to come in with your dress, the dress you want to attach it to. So this boo dress is an asymmetric boo that I made, and I'm going to be dropping the video link in the description box as well. Now whatever dress you want to attach it to, you're going to turn to the wrong side, and from the shoulder you measure to the waistline. After the 2 inches, then from the 2 inches you're going to measure the pocket opening. All right, and that is where the pocket is going to stop. So whatever measurement you have on your dress is what you're going to have on the pocket bag. Now the pocket opening now is where you're going to attach this to. So you're going to open it up a little bit like this so that it will be easier for you to sew. Then you're going to pick one side and you're going to place it on it this way. So the way you are doing it, you are opening up the pocket bag and you are stitching each side of the pocket on each side of the sewing allowance. Okay, remember this is going to have a seam allowance. Do not forget to measure and mark your pocket opening. For this one I'm going to use 6 inches, or you just place your hand on it this way to know how exactly or how wide you want the pocket opening to be. But mind you, you don't want it to be too wide so that your things will not keep falling off or people will not have easy access to your pocket. So you're going to place it on it like this, and then you're going to stitch from the top marking to the down part. So guys, I'm done doing that, and as you can see, this is where I started my sewing from. And as you can see, the other side, you're going to stitch each side of the pocket. Then for this down part, I stitch this lower part. Okay, so that is going to be like an extension of the pocket bag. Now the next thing we're going to do is to open up the seam. Remember, we have a sewing allowance. We're going to open up that place so that we'll be able to access the pocket. So I'm just going to rip off the previous sewing. Then from that part is where we are going to be dipping our hands into the pocket. Now I'm done, and this is what you're going to have. Okay, so this is the pocket opening. You want to make sure it's not too wide. Then you are going to top stitch on the fabric. You flip in the fabric, especially if the fabric is a contrasting one. If it is not the same kind of fabric, you flip it inside and you top stitch all around to secure the pocket bag and the opening of the pocket. And here is where the pocket stops. This is where it ends. This place that I have my finger nails is where the pocket, that's the depth of the pocket. So you decide on how deep you want it to be. So you're going to repeat the same process on the other side of your dress, and with this you're done with fixing your pocket. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, share Subscribe to the channel if you are yet to do so. Turn on the notification bell so that we'll be notified. Until we meet again in my next one. Bye bye.